Well, let's talk about that game right now. Our weekly visit with Alabama receiver John Metchie, which is presented by the RentalWorks division of CraneWorks. It's the source for all your equipment needs, big or small. They got big equipment like skid steers and excavators, all the way down to the smaller equipment like pressure washers, brush mowers, or trailers. They got it all. So go to craneworks.com for more info. That's craneworks.com. John Metchie with us now on the Pepsi Hotline. What's up, John? How are you today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming on with us. That looked last week a little personal. We talked with you about it going into the week, about did your defense take this personally, what happened last year? Just the whole performance by your team, which is a dominant performance, looked really, really personal against Ole Miss.
Yeah, definitely. We felt like we had a message to send, and I think that's what we went out there and did.
The crowd, we were all at the game, and, to begin, it seemed like a huge, great atmosphere. Now, obviously, when you guys get up 21-0, it dies down a little bit. But overall, how good was the crowd for you guys?
Shoot, it was fantastic. I think it was one of the best that I had been a part of so far. We think that the fans came and packed the stadium and did a real good job of just sticking it out with us and just being in tune to the game with us.
I'm interested. Did Lane Kiffin ever recruit you? Did you meet him on recruiting visits, or maybe when he was at a different school? Did he ever recruit you? Has your paths ever crossed with Lane?
Nah, actually, it hasn't.
You're on social media, I know. What's your perception of the Ole Miss coach as a guy who tries to use that platform to sort of connect with 18 to 21-year-olds?
I haven't seen too much of it. I think the first time I've seen Lane Kiffin tweet something was after the game about the popcorn remark. It was like, that's funny, but I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty funny on social media.
Isn't that so weird, though? Like, everybody watching the game, and even people at the game, were aware of what he did before the game with the popcorn deal. You're playing the game. You got no earthly idea. I mean, it's become kind of a big story. You had absolutely no clue what was going on, though, during the game.
Yeah, definitely. It's something I found out about like the day after or something like that.
How was the talking between you and defensive backs? And we know that wide receivers and DBs love to chirp, and there was a lot of emotion going into this game.
Metchie never says anything. Are you kidding me?
I wouldn't say there was much talking. We were just out there doing our thing, having fun, competing. But from our side, at least, there wasn't much talking.
Would you consider yourself a good trash talker, though? Like, if you're going up against a really good trash talker, can you hold your own?
I wouldn't say I wouldn't really get into trash talking. I'm a high competitor, but as far as trash talking, it's not really my game.
Yeah, I'm interested in that touchdown catch. Is that a compliment to Bryce's patience or to the protection of the offensive line? Maybe all of it, because that you sort of had to make a move and then work yourself open for the touchdown. That was an impressive route by you, an impressive throw by Bryce, but that route took a little time, didn't it? If I remember correctly?
Yeah, it definitely did. I think that's a test to the O-linemen, for sure, the whole game, actually running the ball and pass protecting our O-linemen. They did a fantastic job, and Bryce just standing in the pocket, keeping it alive, and getting the ball there, and also calling that play for me. We saw before the play, Bryce was trying to signal me a different route, and they tried to switch coverages and stuff like that. So that's a test of Bryce as well.
John Metchie, the Alabama receiver, here with us on the Pepsi Hotline. He joins us each week, courtesy of CraneWorks. Forget the big box stores. CraneWorks Equipment Rental Division. RentalWorks is reliable machines and local experts to help you find exactly what you need. Call them for a personalized quote or visit craneworks.com to see their full inventory. After that touchdown, you do a crane-like celebration, and immediately we start getting tweets. Please ask Metchie what that's all about on Thursday. So, Metchie, what's that all about?
I think that one's more of a little Karate Kid type of thing.
Why are you going Karate Kid? Why?
It's something J-Mo and I have kind of been doing this year in practice, and I guess in the games as well. Just kind of get inspiration from all kinds of places. And I think that one came from the Karate Kid movie. I think I was watching it like a week or two ago. So I think that's where that one came from.
Do you watch Cobra Kai?
I did. I don't know if I finished it, but I got pretty far in it.
Yeah.
What do the boring officials come up and mumble to you guys when you're doing some celebrations like that? Are they threatening to throw a flag or something?
What was he saying? I think they're pretty lenient with it for the most part. But then when it starts getting like a little long, they're kind of just like, come on, like let's get off the field now.
Okay, so can you tip us off on your inspiration if indeed you find the end zone in College Station? Is there anything you're working on?
I don't know. I think I just have to get in that zone first.
Well, what movies have you recently seen? Give us some movies you've watched, and we'll see if we can come up with something.
I don't know if I've watched any movies this week, actually.
Oh, man.
I don't think I've watched any this week. I think I've just been locked in on the game, to be honest.
Wow, locked in. He's locked in on the game. Out there.
So as a player, like as a spectator going to a game, I like going to a 2:30 game. 11 o'clock's way too early. 7 o'clock, traffic. It's just a pain in the ass getting out of there. As a player, though, is 2:30 the best because you don't have to sit around the hotel all day? You get to get up, eat a normal breakfast, get to the stadium, play the game, and then you've still got a full night in front of you. Do you like 2:30s the best?
I think honestly, it's just when it comes to Saturdays, it's just whenever, wherever, whatever time they spot the ball, wherever they spot it, I'm just gonna be ready to play whatever time, to be honest.
So you don't mind an 11 o'clock game?
Nah, I just got to get up early.
There's a picture going around, and we all love Nick Saban, and every Alabama fan loves Nick Saban, but he sort of has to jump, I think, to hit the wind thing that you guys tap leaving the locker room. Does he have to jump to get to that? And
Not away.
do you jump to hit that? How high is that?
By the way, this is coming from a man that's not 6 feet tall.
Yeah,
Right.
because I want to know if I have to jump to hit that if I'm ever in your locker room. I think I do.
Oh no, yeah, you'll probably have to do a little jump. Yeah, Coach Saban just has to do a little jump. He's definitely not like tall enough to just reach up and touch it.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a big
Then it
enough
would've
door
torn
that
his
all the
hamstring.
big guys got to get through. So he definitely does got to do a little jump.
Yeah. So I would too at my 5'10" frame. I'd have to get a little hops to hit the wind thing.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
John Metchie, the Alabama receiver, presented by RentalWorks division of CraneWorks, with us on the next round and on the Pepsi Hotline. Nick Saban coaches against his former assistants a lot, and he's never lost to one. As a team, are you aware of that statistic? Do you know what the number is? Does it ever get mentioned?
No, I don't think it's. I think it's just college football fans and players. I think everybody's kind of aware of that every now and then, but I don't think it's something that's ever mentioned really around here.
Are you aware of the coaches you go against that were former assistants of his? Like, do you know that Jimbo Fisher was a former assistant, or Kirby Smart, or whoever?
Yeah, a couple of them, like Lane Kiffin, Jimbo Fisher, Kirby Smart, but probably not all of them, to be honest.
You're probably not aware of this. You guys are the first defending national champion since Florida in 2009 that has not trailed through 5 games. Do you even realize that you guys haven't trailed in a game this year?
Nah, I kind of just facts, statistics like that. I would have no idea about.
Could you guess the last time you trailed as a team? Would you even know where to guess? We know the answer.
Nah.
I mean, just give me a guess. Just guess a game. It was last year, obviously. We just told you.
You said it was last year?
Yeah, it was last year. You have not trailed this year, so it was obviously last year. Give me a game last year, the last time you trailed.
Well,
as a
this
team.
is true. Nick Saban has you guys programmed. You don't even look at the scoreboard ever.
That's
You
right.
don't know the last time you've been behind.
See, it's all about how you finish. It's all about how you finish. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even guess when last we trailed with.
It's the Georgia game, John. You have not trailed since the Georgia game of last year. It's almost a full calendar year now since you've trailed.
We're trailing in Georgia?
You were behind at halftime.
So, look, obviously Nick Saban keeps you guys in the moment, but, I knew you felt like you were going to win that Ole Miss game, but nonetheless, it's a huge win. Do you get to go out? Do you enjoy that 24-hour celebration rule? And what did you do Saturday night?
Kind of just hang out, play video games. Not too much, just hang out. Probably turn on some of the other games and see what was going on, but not that much around here.
No, you turned on some of the other games, which means Auburn LSU. Did you watch Auburn LSU?
Late night.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of that one.
Did you see the Bo Nix play? That thing is crazy, man, where he just runs around on 4th down and then throws it in the end zone. That's nuts.
Yeah, he was out there making plays.
Okay, we'll shut that down. All right, John, enjoy your trip to College Station. The best of luck this weekend. As always, we appreciate you coming on with us, courtesy of CraneWorks.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you for having me.
All right, buddy, take care. John Metchie with us on the Pepsi Hotline. As I mentioned, if you've got that home project coming up, you need to call RentalWorks. They have everything from landscaping equipment like mowers and big machines to skid steers, all that thing. They got also the certified operators to handle those big jobs. So check out their full fleet, craneworks.com. That's craneworks.com. Metchie with us on the Pepsi Hotline.